could have. I could have.
Okay, so 420 on pass number 2. That gives him a grand total of 1350. And let's have a look at the starting list for a men's Series 5 tricks. Paolo Pagozzi will be our leadoff skier there, followed by Corey Saddington, then Oscar Domino, Albert Gross from Germany, then Alexander Menzel of also from Germany, Alexei Filipenko is also on that list, followed by Adam Young-Hanifer, Leonid Martynov, Ales Polidor, and Luca Ruckenwald. Once that scrutiny comes into play, you only have 20 seconds to get these tricks within time. So we're just judging those. They're in the process of judging those tricks right now. They've identified them. Now they're judging them. All right, so we're just waiting on our officials to get done with the scoring for Adam Young-Hanifer. Looks like there's a no credit on the Wake 5 front, which is 310 points added that should have been added to the total but won't be. But obviously there are some timing issues involved here, at least with the last 4 tricks. The 2 backflips and sides in each direction, which is going to represent a good chunk of points that will not be a part of his total on pass number 2. But it looks like those 2 backflips are within time. It looks like the side slides are out of time, which means that the minor amount of points is kind of left begging, but he certainly appreciates the 2 backflips are going to be within time. 1820 on pass number 1, 1830 on pass number 2. And if this passes through the scrutiny of timing unscathed, then he should get a point score of 3650. Okay, 3650 is a committed score. That currently puts Adam Young-Hanifer in 5th place. So, coming in, our next skier coming to us from Ukraine. This is Leonid Martynov. Getting through the first few tricks here. Looking a little unsteady there with that 5 front. Now he going to go in for his flips. Getting good height here. Going to go for the front flip and barrels in on that one and almost ended up on the shore in his attempt to recover from that move, but there we go. That is Leonid Martynov, our 3rd from last skier out in men's Series 5 tricking. So looking through the tricks as he's performed them. He performed the ski line back as his opening move. That's 350 points right there for the start. And got in a little bit of bother there with the Wake 5 front before he went in for his flip sequence. But, however, that Wake 5 front seems to be performed to the satisfaction of our officials. And he fell on the front flip. So pretty much everything that he had. Here we go, Leonid Martynov. Doing a few wake jumps here with the foot on toe. Toe 5 back. Needs to control his arms there to control his spin and stay upright here. Toe side and toe side reverse. Toe wake back. Toe wake front. Does he get it to go? Toe O wrap in. Toe a partition spin with the toe O out. But there you go. Good skiing there from Leonid Martynov, who comes to us originally from Dnipro in Ukraine, but obviously with the current conflict that's going on in that part of the world, he, along with other team members from Ukraine, had to leave their native land and continue to train elsewhere. And I'm sure that they are extremely grateful and appreciative of those clubs and sites and entities that are able to lend them a hand in that vein. Leonid Martynov, as we have a look and see with the tricks that he has. We're in the review period, which means that we've identified the tricks. We're now reviewing to see if those tricks are performed well enough to be credited. Now, interesting to note that towards the end of time, he had a toe back and a toe front, which probably had already been done already. So it would have been a repeat. That would have been one reason for those tricks not to be credited, but they were out of time anyway. So, and that toe front and that toe back and toe front are actually substitute tricks for what, in place of what he really was attempting to do, which was a toe O out. But because the spin was not a continuous rotation, it was judged to be a partition spin with a toe back and toe front. But they were out of time anyway, so they would not have been credited. So, another trick that wasn't credited, it was the reverse toe side slide, not 90 degrees, giving him a total of 1780 and a grand total of 3950 for... All right then, folks, welcome back to live and continuing coverage of the 2025 IWWF World Water Ski Championships, coming to you live from Rocchetto in northern Italy. Okay, Kerry Lee, our chief judge, has decided with a vote of the panel that we are to stop the event as it is right now. Having just taken Henri Ordorf with his 2 22nd runs, and we're going to pick up from where we left off starting tomorrow morning.